Hey guys, Lookfuck here and welcome to another FIFA 20 player review, and in this video guys we're reviewing the 86 rated Future Stars SBC Tierney from Arsenal. This is a fantastic left back card from the Premier League, and only Andrew Robertson is actually the better card in terms of rating for a left back now in the Premier League. But Tierney's SBC does cost quite a bit of coins. It did cost myself 200,000 coins to be able to complete his SBC, and in the 4 games that I did play him, he scored me 1 goal and didn't get me any assists, and he does also have a 3-star big faults as well as 3-star skill moves. Moving along under his stats, his main talent stats will be his 89 shot power, his 90 crossing, as well as his 96 stamina, and finally his 88 curve. And I did also have just the basic chemistry stat applied to this Tierney card, because I haven't really found a chemistry style that I think is going to be best suited to him as of yet. Because he goes into my main team, I'm just kind of like trying to use him and then see what cam style I want to have on him. But even having the basic cam style does give a few different boosts to particular certain areas of the card, which is also pretty good. And yeah, he cost me 200,000 coins. If you do him from scratch, if you have nothing already of use to go into his SBC, it's going to cost you 250,000 coins, which is insane. So much for a left back card in Tierney. But at the same time, he becomes the joint second highest rated card in the left back position in the Premier League. The only one that is better, of course, is Team of the Year Robertson, who's about 800, 900k, something like that. There is also Digney as an 86 rated foot headliner card, which, yes, does have the potential to get further upgrades if Everton wins 4 games, which they might do or they might not, and obviously if he had some good performances or whatever as well. And he's about 170k, so he is about like 50 or 60k cheaper than this Tierney SBC card. But at the same time, this is an awesome card design, and his stats look fantastic in every single area that you would want for a left back. And I have to say, apart from maybe one area to the card which I'd say was a slight bit of a downer, everything else I really enjoyed about him. His first pro for me is going to be his pace. He is lightning quick, especially for the fact as well there's actually his agility and stuff like that is also going to make him feel even quicker. He's got 96 stamina as well, so he can bomb down that left hand side. He feels very pacey, he can outpace so many players, can backtrack relatively well and be able to go back and have the pace to re-catch up to opposition attackers and stuff like that as well. But coming down the left hand side, he was an absolute joy. Linked up with Mane very well in particular, which was very happy with him. That pace is so key to a fullback position, and Tierney certainly utilises that very well indeed. The second pro will also be his tackling. His all-round defense is very solid. Good interceptions at 83, nice defensive awareness as well at 84. His stance tackle at 85 goes up to 90, and his side tackle goes from 86 to 91. With that basic cam stat, he did make quite a few good tackles for me, mainly stand tackles, but there were good tackles that he did make down the left hand side, and you'll see a few of the clips there. He does make some pretty good tackles to kind of almost stop goals really from being scored, or certainly at least chances created as well, which was pretty good. And then his third pro will also be his dribbling. I was very happy with this. He feels so nice and smooth to to use and stuff. Is it essential for a left back to have good dribbling? No, I don't think it is, but I think it's always a good benefit when a player in any position has good dribbling, of course. But I think as we get further along into FIFA, having fullbacks that have good dribbling is going to become more important, just because obviously better cards are going to go into the game and stuff. So it is good that at this stage of FIFA he's got amazing dribbling, and he does feel very good and composed on the ball. He's got 85 dribbling, which goes up to 90. His ball control goes from 82 to 87. His agility as well goes up from 86 to 91. He feels good on the ball, and 3-star skill moves as well for a fullback is actually pretty decent at the same time. So, and as I mentioned before, because of how good his agility is and balance and stuff, it allows him to make him feel even quicker, which is obviously very good. Then his final pro as well will also be his passing. He didn't get me any assists in the 4 games, but his general playing, being able to start off attacks and stuff, pass the ball nicely around the back, was very impressive. In particular, pinging balls down that left hand side to Sadio Mane was fantastic, and I utilised that very well. And it was unlucky not to be able to generate any assists, but it certainly did create chances thanks to his good passing. He's got 86 vision, which goes up to 91. He's got 90 crossing. He's got 88 short passing, which goes into the low 90s as well. His long passing goes from 81 to 86, and his curve as well goes up into the low 90s, also thanks to the basic chemistry style. And I was very happy with his passing. It was really good. So again, another really good strong point to the card. And that's it. 4 major big positives to him. For me, there aren't any major issues with him. What I will say is, I think it's probably best if you go into the instructions and you put a stay back while attacking. He's got the high work rate, but to me, I feel like a high attacking, medium defensive work rate. He would tend to kind of push up a little bit too much, and the problem with that being that sometimes you know, sometimes he could backtrack, but sometimes I'd be caught out a little bit and there'd be too much space in the left back position. But obviously this can be rectified essentially by obviously, which is something that I'm not going to do, is I'm going to put the instruction onto him to have him stay back whilst my team is essentially on the attack. So yeah, on the whole, it's a very good card. Yes, it's an expensive card, but at the same time, with his stats, he is absolutely perfect, and I thought he was a really, really good, enjoyable card, and I'm glad to have him in my main team. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.